The first movie I ever saw was an animated abuse narrative in Technicolor. Cinderella. When I first saw her, I loved her. She was hardworking, strong. She carried laundry on her head and 2 buckets of feed on her shoulders. She was gentle and caring and beautiful. She was beautiful. With a sparkle in her smile that made birds and mice and men fall in love with her. The issue with Cinderella isn't Cinderella. It's with the prince. Cinderella's escape is contingent on the prince. She needed somebody to help her get out, because it isn't safe for a woman alone with no money to seek help, much less a young, pretty one. It's because he decides he's going to marry her without ever asking her if she wants to get married to him. It's because he decides to marry her without knowing her. It's because he's credited with her escape. And really, it was her friends, the mice and the birds and the horse and the dog that got her out. It's because I don't know that Cinderella could leave a 4th abuser. I don't know that Cinderella would leave the one that was supposed to save her, the one that says he loves her, because Cinderella believes in dreams and love and happy endings, and she was promised one. It's because I don't know that if Cinderella had found in all of her machismo the courage and self-awareness to ask for help, that the prince would have given it to her, no strings attached. The issue with Cinderella isn't Cinderella. It's with the expectation that girls should be Cinderella. That they should smile so that boys will like them. That you shouldn't let people see you frown, because then they won't like you. And that if the boys like you, then they'll take you away to live with them and you'll live happily ever after. The girls that I know that are most desperate for love at first sight, the sort of romance that will end in marriage and children, are the ones most in need of escape. And the sad fact is that people who want to get married after the first date aren't generally people who you want to get married to. That people who want to get married to you because you're pretty aren't generally the sort that will respect your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings. That people who want to get married to you just because they like your smile don't necessarily care if there's sentiment behind it. And that most of the time, girls with smiles on their faces and bruises on their ribs don't get rescued. The girls that get rescued are the ones with frowns, tears and horror stories on their breath. And maybe it doesn't matter if he likes you or not. Maybe people have a responsibility to save other people, regardless of how pretty they are. No strings attached.